Okay, so I've updated this because I had some problems with the previous sleep motion module in this Pimax example project because when I had one hand in front of me, there was everything okay, but when there were two hands rendered in my headset, the right screen was flickering. The left was fine, but the right was flickering. I tried to record it, but it couldn't. It wasn't visible. I think maybe it's with the refresh rate of my phone camera or something. So to get things started, I have the test project from the Pimax SDK. You can find it here. I will add the link in the description. It's made by WearVR company. Okay, so you have to download the project and then we will replace the old Leap motion modules. The Leap motion modules can be downloaded from their GitHub. I will also include the link in the description. Yeah, so first thing is to open the Pimax example project in the Unity. So it will upgrade the project to the version currently I'm using 2022.1, I think. Okay, so when the project loads, there are some errors because they were changing in the XR namespace of Unity Engine, but we can forget it because we will just delete the old Leap motion module and replace it with a new one. To do that, we have to go to the Pimax test project, go to the Leap motion, delete everything inside it, and then download the Leap motion module repository, and copy the content of the repository so that we have in our Leap motion folder in the Pimax test project, we paste here all the content of the Leap motion module repository. So we have the folders like core, experimental, internal. Probably all you need might be the core, but to get the extra in editor menus, I will copy all of it, and one thing I will also use are the folder modules, I think, because the core might be not enough. Okay, so we have the Pimax rig with old hand models prefab. Now it is not going to work because when we deleted previous Leap motion content, from this project. We deleted the materials also, and some of this script and prefabs depend on it. So we will disable old hand models. We can also delete it, and we will run the tool in editor documentation of how to set up the UltraLeap former leap motion um, hand hand rigging. Okay, so the first step says that we have to allocate the leap hand controller and place it into the scene. So we go to leap motion, core, prefabs, and then we have the leap hand controller prefab. So we drag it to our Pimax rig, and Unity wants us to edit the prefab. So we do this. Okay, so now we have the leap hand controller prefab dragged into our Pimax rig. So we add the necessary scripts as the step 1 of the documentation shows us. So we add hand model manager, and we will add model pool to it. Also focus on the property here, leap provider. For now I will not set this, so you will see that this we have to later set this up because we will have a problem with Unity positioning the leap motion hands. Later we will have to put in this leap provider property and the leap XR service provider. It's this one is from Unity, I guess, and this is not the one that is in the prefab leap hand controller. Okay, so we add the new model, new hands in the model pool. We call it capsule hands, and this will be our basic hands. So we go to the leap motion folder in our project, go to modules, hands, and then we have a set of hands that we can use. Capsule hands are not visible, but when we will hook it up, they will be visible in the game preview window. So you can also check out the other provided models like ghost hands, low poly, outline, skeleton. Okay, so we drag these capsule hands under our leap hand controller, and we go to the step 2 of the leap motion documentation and add all the necessary scripts. So this hand enable disable script and hand binder. Now it's just called hand binder. And if you see my screen, there should be those in a hand binder script preview. There should those points, joints in the hands. There should be in green color, but I accidentally disconnected my base station, so I'll just have to plug it in and get tracking back. So give me a moment. Okay, so I've got this Pimax tracking working. So now you see the after I've pressed play, the capsule hands are visible in the game preview, but they're not working. And as you can see, my camera is facing the opposite side, and the hands, even if I waving them in front of my face, they're positioned behind me. So we have to fix this, and this is the property I've set previously that we will have to set. So in the leap hand controller, we have this property leap provider, and we have to drag our Pimax camera, which have this Unity script for the leap motion, and then we're good to go. Yeah, as when we press play, you see the hands are properly tracked and positioned. Okay, so this is the capsule hands that we added. We will try to also add another hands to switch between, because I've noticed I had some problems when setting this up. So we will try to add the outline hands, and so we drag the prefab into our leap hand controller. So now we have to hand set objects in our scene hierarchy. So we add another hands to our model pool. This is the thing I had some problems previously, because when you don't have this provider property, leap provider property set up in the hand model manager, then the hands that you add to the pool, the models, are not automatically they transform, and their rigging properties are not properly set. So without setting this leap provider, I had to struggle to fix the rotations of the models. But if you do this in this order, then it will automatically update the transforms. So you just when you drag the hand scripts into the model pool slot, it will automatically update the transform accordingly to the hand, the model. So now I will add another hands into our model pool. I will drag the objects into right slots, and as you can see, the transforms are indeed updated, and hand binder shows that the leap motion is working. This circle targets are green, and you can if anything's off with the positioning on the rotation, you can press auto rig, and it should fix things for you. If you need to adjust the position or rotation, you can do this in this hand binder tab show fine-tuning options. Or you can just flip the scale in the hand object transform for left or right hand. But if you set this in the correct order, then it all should automatically adjust when you drag this into the model pool. Okay, so we can test this up. Once again, we press play, and you see that the outline hands also work fine. So this is how you can update the Pimax SDK. Okay, thanks for watching. And this was my first contact with Pimax SDK and Leap Motion. Hope this will help some of you guys. Probably there are better ways to do this, but this what got me started. And leave a comment if you have any questions. Thanks.